welcome. You join us for main mission, and I believe we are about 3 main missions away from the point of no return.
Venatori are gathering deep in the forest. They've brought the Dalish with them.
Not long till the sacrifices start then.
We did kill Gilleneen's archdemon. The gods will want more power, and fast.
We killed them both, didn't we? We killed Elganan and Gilleneen's.
Regaining strength by draining other elves. We're supposed to be their people.
Maybe that's why it's elves?
That makes it worse.
Right. But that's who the gods are. Who they've always been.
You know the gods best, Rook. The Veiljumpers are ready. Just give the word.
I'll go get Nev. She deals with Venatori the most.
Good point. We know where the Dalish are, and we know what we have to do. Let's do it.
Then we ride, and pray that fate is on our side.
This is when it says, new quest available, new quest available. I kind of want to go to it via the crossroads first. But it's Arlathan, isn't it? So... Oh, actually, hang on. Let's just fast travel. Oh, Nev is required. Damn, they do the same thing. I was going to bring them both. Their triggers are no use to me. It's got to be Harding, I'm sorry. Because I can detonate Sundered, as can Nev. Oh, no, actually. Yeah, no. Or it'll be Tarshal or Davrin. Because of the detonating of Weakened. But I'm going to make it Harding. Not only because I like Harding the most, but because... I like the idea of the Inquisition being here, because she is an Inquisition. She is still Inquisition.
Well?
They're waiting for something. There's talk of a sacrifice.
Do they mean the clan? They mean the clan, don't they?
Well, the tracks suggest the captives are on the other side of the clearing. You'll have to go through the crowd.
We're going through them. Won't they notice?
Not if you look like them. I found you some disguises.
Well, do I look evil enough?
You'll fit right in.
I'll just hide behind Nev. I'll go with the Veiljumpers.
We'll try to keep the escape routes clear. Get the Dalish and get out of there. And please, try not to stand out.
Hey, don't look at me. Look at Nev. She's the one who changed the outfit. Okay? Me and Harding, we got it. Nev was like, fuck that. I want some red. I want the cape to be... Why does she get the cool one? I'm a mage too.
What about the others?
They'll be close, but it's safer to move in small groups.
Put your hood up. Yeah, the game wanted you to bring Balara, but I wasn't going to play a boss fight without detonations, you know?
I thought I saw someone in the trees. Strife and the Veil Jumpers.
I thought I saw that too. Good to know they're watching over us.
Good to know that there's still exploration to be done during this. Ooh, was that an appearance I just unlocked, or was that new armor? It was green. No, it was an appearance. Still cool though. It's still horrible, isn't it? Yeah, it's that one. Anywho. This game looks beautiful. For all of the design choices that are a bit far from Dragon Age, they then give you this. And it's just, oh yeah. Yeah, this would be at home in Origins. And that is the benchmark. I've said before that it's unfortunate. But, you know, life and lemons and all that. I will also say this is one of the first games where I have felt safe in traversing off the beaten path. Because some games I feel like it's gonna not punish me, but it's gonna be like, oh, you've gone here, you've taken a bit longer, so there's gonna be dialogue from a companion shouting at you to say, hey, come back, get back to the job. And it's like, yeah, if I was role playing fully, then yeah, I'd be just walking straight towards wherever the game is pointing you, but
Ugh, these sleeves. They'll get tangled in my bowstring.
We'll wear them as long as we don't have to fight.
They're going to bleed the Dalish deer.
They're going to kill a Hala? Just for fun?
I hate it too. But we need to stay hidden.
Then heed us. Rook, we don't have to watch this. It won't be pretty.
the Hala deserves someone to watch over.
Pointless. Cruel and pointless.
Did you come from Minrathas?
By Rantia. There's a few of us here. And a group from Ventus.
It is true.
No, the game's not dark. Oh, the game's not grim. I just watch people slaughter an animal. Not even as a sacrifice. The Hala deserves to be watched. To be cared and loved for in its final moments. I disagree with the concept of if you're being killed, you don't want your loved ones to watch. I get it, but I'd rather be watched than left alone. Stuff the Dalish missed. You can feel lingering magic in some of it. Heard you're headed back to the city for Templar business. Counting on you to get this shit out of here before others find it. You know some of them will just want to worship it or something, but I'd rather line my pockets. Problem is I can't even I can't even say, looking at the Hulla, you know, Gillenane help, because Gillenane ain't gonna be helping. Gillenane is not helping me. Why does it look like there's a ladder here on the mini-map? Might be one, but underneath? No. On the same level, so it's probably round there then.
We live in exciting times, my friend. They've returned, and the enemies of Tevinter will fall.
I just don't get what the Venatori see in the ever-fucking Nuris. The Venatori, to my knowledge, in the previous game were all about returning Tevinter to its former glory. And part of that former glory was the subjugation and decimation of the elven culture. So why would they think, even for a second, ah yes, the elven gods, they are who we need? I genuinely just can't make sense of it. See? Tevinter Reborn.
Why, if it isn't Aurelin Vera, does your father know you're here?
Please, he disinherit me. The old fool needs to die. That magisterium seat should be mine.
My prices are very reasonable. We'll talk.
Wait a minute. That was the mayor of Demeter's Crossing.
The god's hold on him was stronger than he knew.
We shouldn't have expected anything more from someone like him.
I bet Rook and I would be great friends.
Oh, they're slaves. I wasn't even looking round properly. Oh, I can't return. I believe this is supposed to be a slave. If they're not wearing coverings or if they're in white, it means they're slaves.
What do you think Rook's like in person? Do you think they smell nice?
What is wrong with you? Have you forgotten which side you're on?
No. I mean, think about if we could turn them. Riding beside a Rook at the head of Tevinter's vast armies.
Someone likes you.
Keep your voice down.
Is this elf your servant, my lady?
Dumat's teeth. Must I defend my entourage to every low-paid toady out here?
I'm sorry, my lady. I was given instruction to...
Tell someone who gives a damn. Why am I still waiting? Where are the gods? When does the ritual start?
Gods? But only the Lord Elgarnon is here, and he is still preparing.
Useless. Out of my way. It's Elgarnon, not Gillenane, like we expected.
Shit.
That was impressive.
They expect strength and power from someone like me.
A mage.
A human mage. Show them what they expect, and you don't get questions. But as I was saying, Gillenane's not here. It's just Elgarnon.
Elgarnon might be here, but he doesn't know we are.
But we're trying to steal his sacrifices. He'll notice.
We'll worry about that when we have to.
Then let's keep moving for now.
I've seen that done better. But there's not much you can do to make it feel real.
Does anyone else hear that?
No response. Okay, surely from this point on, Nev should be in front. Alright. Wait, is that Venatori? Yep. Or Tevinter.
Darlan, Garaslasa, Darlan. Dear child, you were born into obscurity. Sorrow etched on your bones. I see you. I feel your pain.
It's like a...
You fight the chaos of the Fade, but I could make you its master.
He's making promises. Tempting me.
He's telling me he can protect everyone. My family. Ferelden.
Emmerich, Balara, Davrin, Lucanus, Tash. I feel like Tash should hide their horns. You know, I would have put the cape on top of the horns. Because, you know, an Antivan, an elf, an elven warden, and a tall, lanky guy, even a dwarf, and especially Nev, can just hide amongst Tevinter purists and shit. But a Kunari, no. But a Kunari with mismatched horns is well known to be working with Rook. Nah, they should be hidden.
For hundreds of years you have mourned the loss of your dragon gods. From beyond the veil, I heard your lament and have come to deliver you from desolation.
This is the explanation.
Dragon of night, I break your chains. Hear my voice and rise.
I guess actually, since the old gods were creations of the
I'm
elven gods.
Elganon, once called Lucicon, and I have returned.
Once called
The
Lucicon.
Archdemon is already fueling him.
Child of my children, I will shower you with the glory of the ancients. All you must do is obey me, worship me, love me, and kneel.
I know this magic. It's old and dangerous. Mythalinas. It's too strong, I can't break it.
We've got this.
I'm a mage. Emmerich's a mage.
I'm trying to conceal us. He'll know someone broke his hold.
Balara bought us some time, but we have to go. Now.
Just saying.
Venatori, there are uninvited guests among you. Bring them to me.
He's sending the cult after us.
Elgarnon is right there. We're just leaving?
No. We can't touch him now that his archdemons in play. I won't risk Dalish lives.
Oh, I thought we killed both.
The gods take their due.
I was already fucking dodging. That's what I mean when I say this game just fucks you for the sake of being like, oh haha, we're actually quite difficult. When they're fucking not.
That's done. We're on fire. Look out!
The gods reveal them!
Well, then, can you get?
We'll see who.
Great hit, Rook. Look there. The archdemon.
Does it see us? Please tell me it doesn't see us.
Eyes open.
I hate this game sometimes, man.
Double your effort! I feel a blessing!
God will take you.
We shall fight as one!
Now it's your turn.
On to you.
Live, you fool! Got him good, Rook.
There's a chest. Where the fuck is there a chest? Up there. Okay, wrong fucking menu. And how am I supposed to get to this? Definitely later on. Okay.
I want the interlopers at my feet. Your continued failure is a disappointment to your god.
He's riling them up. They won't back down now.
What happens when they don't give him what he wants?
Ranged incoming.
You got him.
Still standing. Not bad.
Really? For that? For some common material. I don't think I need any ultimate. There we go. Oh, but I will need a heal. Oh, they got crystals. Fuck, you know, the Venatori and that cheating.
on! Of course. Why wouldn't the Venatori bring their new friends on a walk?
I was fucking dodging. I'm gonna have to make a fucking compilation and get that software that shows you the button inputs that we're currently doing. So I can just, you know, be vindicated in the fact that I am dodging well before the strike even hits.
Oh, Rook, that goes to you.
I see you behind me.
Finish it.
Can you fool?
They're hitting us from afar.
Let's go again. Nolly, who's yours?
Shooting for us.
Made it through.
Is the archdemon attacking?
Doesn't seem to be yet. Gillenane lost her dragon. Might make Elganar more cautious.
Okay. I don't like discovering that something I thought was optional was mandatory. Okay, why won't I fucking hate this? It's stupid design. Let me jump. I don't care that I've got something on me. See, you can follow me. So you can obviously let me jump with it.
Get clear. through that. Dalish arrows. Strife and the other Veil Jumpers were here.
That'll take some of the pressure off. We have to use this chance to get to the prisoners. Over there! That cage. I think that's where the Dalish are being held.
Almost there. We can make it.
You, intruder, have defiled my temple and spurned the gifts I offer. You could have had a place of honor as my disciple.
Feels like this was a wasted route. Nope. Loot. New appearance. Hells yeah.
This way! We have to be quick, before the Venatori catch up.
Ah shit, it's one of them. I should have changed my thing.
The gods sack them.
How the fuck can it reach me like that? It's such a pathetic attack. Because I do not mind being hit. What I mind is when it's like, oh, attack can come in, so I dodge, but their lunge is like this much.
Way through the gate.
No, this comes to life. Isn't it? It is in the crossroads. It's gonna come alive when I activate this then, isn't it?
Damn it! Shut tight and the locking mechanism is on the other side.
So you're saying we're stuck?
There has to be another way out. Shit!
Not if we have anything to say about it.
We're stuck! Gate's shut and we can't open it from here.
Right, on it! Also, Venatori headed your way, so stay alive!
We've got company. Venatori.
How's it looking.
We'll need a minute to figure out how it releases.
Got it.
Now what?
How are you not bombed? Fucking hell.
Finale move. It's yours.
Tell me we're close to getting this thing open.
Almost there, I think. Maybe.
There's an entire Venatori army coming for us.
You can handle them. This is our gift to Elgar'nan.
Rook takes credit there. Got the setup. You can rest.
Still no luck?
Sorry.
Really? Are you sure you can open this?
If everyone would remain calm, this would go much more quickly.
What's that thing?
You fought one before.
Ready if you are.
That one.
Shot us from a distance.
And there you have it. More reason why it's a problem that I can't dodge off of levels. Because despite timing my dodge correctly, I got hit. See that hit there? Perfectly reasonable. It was 1000% my fault.
Ready to go again.
How's that not a weak spot?
I'm ready. Let's go. Finale move's yours.
Got him in position.
All set.
That's a win.
Come on, come on.
Well, that's good.
We'll keep the exits clear while you head for the Dalish. Good luck!
Or I'm gonna loot. I'm gonna loot nothing. This was a lie. The BioWare knew what they were doing, putting that stairway there.
Your fight fight is futile. My Venatori are legion. Surrender, and I may yet show mercy.
Yeah, I doubt that. It was a lot of work just for that. Just saying. So it's above me. Has to be. The damage journal of an Arlathan veil jumper. Most of the writing is now illegible, but it seems to detail the veil jumper's exploration of the ancient temple. A passage took me to the top of the structure. Incredible view. We'll need to spend more time exploring. What a passage. Did I miss something whilst up here? I don't think so. Yeah, that's all there is here. Unless I can come back to this spot. Like the other place I opened up in Arlathan.
Wait, this feels off.
We're not where we were, Rook. I don't like this.
Find a way out of Elgarnan's trap. Oh, I like it. There's no mini-map. Good choice.
Come on! We need to find a path through. We still need to think of the Dalish.
Ah, so that is what you're after. The Elven have been chosen to serve a glorious purpose.
We keep getting turned around or something.
It's Elgarnan. He's found us.
And he's got us trapped. The longer we stay here, the more danger we're in.
Was the red here the last time?
Shit. There's blight here. There wasn't blight before.
You cannot stand against me. Every action of yours is futile. My power grows even now.
Anyone who demands you cannot stand and that the power is growing is not someone who is unbeatable.
Oh, come on!
You know, any man who
You
must
are
name himself
nothing
king
but
is
an insect. Resist if you like. I have an eternity to spare.
Shit. The Dalish need help and we're losing precious time going around in circles.
Do we know the Dalish are still alright? What if Elgarnan sends Venatori to...
One thing at a time. Let's focus on getting out. Solus?
Do you want to add to this conversation, Solus, again? Thank you.
Something's wrong.
I thought I just heard Solus.
You are correct. Elganon's magic has thinned the veil, allowing me to speak to you directly.
Solus, we need your help.
Then I am pleased that for once, I can offer some assistance. If you can rescue the elves, Elganon is mine to face.
What do you mean?
Elganon! Lathalin! Ma banal avanuris! Masalin Algalana!
I see what you mean. Let's keep moving. Solus is gonna distract Elganon.
How? What, just by goading him, by talking? Hey, Elganon, you got a fat face.
Oh, I don't think he's happy about that.
As long as it keeps him off us.
So, the Dread Wolf has arrived to defend his pawn.
Your cruelty forced my hand.
100 generations and still the same refrain.
Again you have caged our people, and again I will set them free.
But you are always stubborn, fen'harel. Insubordinate, unmanageable, even by Mythal's reckoning.
You have lost the right to speak her name.
Avalas ban, Shevgar fen'harel.
The only reason Mythal joined you was that she knew the monster you would become if left unchecked. She thought to temper your brutish ego. Instead, you betrayed her, murdered her.
Only the first time.
Only the first time, Dread Wolf.
You're looking a little pale. Are you?
I can hear them in my head.
That was good. Do you know what? I miss Flemeth, so yeah, fuck you. Nice one, Elganon. Well said. That's it. There's only one. It's only one he gets. You know? You might. I didn't even see you. Come on, come on! Oh, timing on that.
Your struggle is pointless, and your faith in the Dread Wolf is misplaced. Give up. Save yourself. Save your friends.
I can see the way through. I think Solus's distraction is working. I think this is it. I think we're through.
You should be near where you need to be. With luck, you can still save the elves.
Hey, that's what I'm using, is it not? That's not what I'm using? Oh, because of the stagger. That could be useful. Okay, where's the...
And there, the Dalish.
Destroy the magical crystal keeping the cage locked.
Stop them! They must not release the Dalish!
Well,
The
first
cruelty
off,
is nothing new. But what has happened to the vaunted brilliant mind of Elganan the Mighty? The blight has left you blunt and slow. A monster, not a mastermind. You used to be a challenging opponent.
You saw me as an opponent. To me, you were an irritation. A fly buzzing ceaselessly.
I must speak to you in this tongue.
yeah, that's a lie.
It seems Elven is beyond your grasp.
As much as freedom is beyond yours.
What were you talking to me? Sorry, they're very loud.
I'm gonna fall off, aren't I? Oh no, it planned. It allowed for it.
Good to go again.
Kill them!
That's a problem.
Once the blight is free, it will rule this world, and you will be its attack dog. You will burn this world at its command, as Andrul did at yours, and you will leave only...
Nice shout out to Andrul.
ruin behind you.
This world is ruined already. Your veil destroyed it.
You could heal it. You have the strength to repair the damage without using the blight.
Save your games for the mortals, Dread Wolf. The blight is my blade, and it will take more than your tricks to get me to lay it down. Your whining comes from envy, fen'harel, but it does not have to be so. There is a place for you at my side in a new, glorious empire.
But it will not have Illuvians, will it? Junei built them, and now he is dead.
Junei. Okay, I
Our
like
great
that.
cities came from Siles, our deepest mysteries from Dirthaman.
I will restore it all. Their achievements will not be lost.
You were a bully who ruled over what others had built, and now the others are gone. Who do you have left? Gillenane? You cannot rebuild the world by stitching together monsters.
Wait, so the others are dead? I thought Elganan and Gillenane were just the ones who got out. So Siles, Junei, and Dirthaman are gone and dead. Siles, Junei, Dirthaman, Mythal, and then you have Elganan, Gillenane, and all the other ones that I can't remember. Falondine.
Over here! Hurry, more Venatori are coming!
Quiet, I have armor. I have loot to get. Nothing here. Okay.
You saved us!
Time to get out of here.
I can guide you to one of my old hideouts. You can use it to make your escape. The wards still in place there will shield you all from Elganan's sight.
Solus, thank you. Let's go! Let's go! Run! Run!
It's tough being a Venatori.
It was their duty to secure the sacrifices. It was their duty to ensure the ritual went perfectly. But despite all their efforts, Elgar'nan was disappointed. The cult would do anything to please their gods. The cult would give anything to atone. Anything. It really is tough, being a Venatori.
We'd lost all hope, and then...
And then you swooped in out of nowhere to save us.
He would have killed us to feed his dragon.
Indeed. Mavsaranis, Lethalon.
It was a team effort.
It often is. Some fights can't be won alone. Celebrate the victories as they come. They're rare enough.
And tomorrow, we'll have to deal with another archdemon.
And it will have regained its strength. Elgar'nan sacrificed his own Venatori to it. A punishment for their failures. The Venatori who escaped scurried back to Deventer. The Veil Jumpers will fight our own battles against the gods. Any help you can offer would be appreciated.
The team rushed to Arlathan Forest to save Dalish elves from Venatori sacrifice. There... Ooh. Oh, that's just going to be what they were wearing, isn't it? That appearance. There, they witnessed Elgar'nan awaken his dragon thrall, Lucican, once worshipped as the old god of night. Dalish blood would have spilled to restore the dragon to full strength, but with Solus's help, Elgar'nan's plan was thwarted. With his captives lost, Elgar'nan was forced to sacrifice his own cultists to his dragon. Also, the dragon's called Lucican. I thought he said, I, Elgar'nan, once Lucican, am back to you at full strength. So then I was going to be saying, oh, so was one of the old elven gods called Ulthemiel before they took on the name like Dirthamen or Solis or June or Falondine, but evidently not. What's the time? Fuck, it's still early. But obviously not.
Might be a good time to see what Solus thinks of all this.
Or... Okay, yeah, no one's got a quest. Lucanus, what are you doing with my girl? Let's do this and then talk to Solus.
Lucanus, the dream where you're being chased by monsters?
Is it the one where you feel like you're stuck in mud, or the one where you just cannot avoid them?
It was the first one. My legs would only move at a snail's pace.
That one's not as bad as the one where I climb a wall and they're already at the top.
I like that they're talking. Seems to be that she talks mostly to Lucanus about dreams, which is kind of funny considering he's the one who's not sleeping. Or I think he's sleeping now that he and Spite have.
I heard a strange thing, Emmerich.
It's simply not true that Manfred's doing my laundry. He's got tangled in a bedsheet, and Tosh mistook that for...
Not that. I heard you're preparing for some big necromancy rite.
How did you know?
You talk out loud to yourself a lot, Emmerich.
Ah, oh dear. The rite is a difficult, delicate thing. I promise to explain it if I succeed.
I get you. Good luck.
Was it just you two? 4? Nope. Balara and Nev are talking.
Have you ever tracked down someone you didn't want to find?
Sure.
But if you didn't want to, why did you do it? What made it feel okay?
It didn't, but it was the move I had to make.
How did you know?
Look, I wish I had an easy answer, but I don't.
Right. Sometimes things are just bad in every way.
Okay. Well, let's go talk to Solus and end this episode. Actually, let's listen to Varric quickly. He might have something to say. That's Tarsh. This is Varric.
You've got allies from Rivain to Navarra now. If the enemy makes a move, they'll see it.
That's a bit out of date, but okay.
The Dalish prisoners escaped safely?
We got them away free and clear.
Good. Your time with the Veil Jumpers probably taught you some of my history with our people.
A bit. Dreadwolf.
Whatever my frustrations with them, it was a privilege to be able to help our people again. Thank you for allowing me to help. Chance to infuriate Elganon was a reminder of simpler times.
You and Elganon were really tearing into one another back there.
I needed to goad him to anger in order to distract him.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, while all of the Venuris were monsters in their own ways, Elganon was the worst. Or perhaps it is more honest to say that his were the faults I found most objectionable. You have met him now. Heard his voice hammering at the doors of your mind. And you have met me. Can you see how he and I might frustrate one another?
The way the two of you argued, it didn't feel like enemies. It felt like family.
How so?
Family knows you better than anyone. And that can be good or bad.
I had not thought of it that way. But yes. We had centuries to stoke the fires of our hatred. I saw his rise to tyranny coming, and could not stop it. And he saw me disrupt his plans for dominion time and time again.
All right. I can see how you and Elganon would hate each other.
He has always been what I most feared becoming. Callous and uncaring, his arrogance unchecked. To have that much power and no one to remind him that he could be wrong.
Need I remind you of...
He had you.
Need I remind you, Solus, of the Inquisitor?
And I suppose I had you.
And how you... Yeah, well, first off, you had fucking Levelan, sorry. Or, you know, Trevelyan. Or... Oh, forget the Qunari and the Dwarf. Yeah, I'm sorry, I forget.
You said you found the Dalish frustrating. Why is that?
It is unfair to them. I lived for thousands of years, and after I imprisoned the Venuris, I slept for thousands more. I awoke in a world that had forgotten the ancient times almost entirely. And those who tried to remember elven history, like the Dalish, had gotten so much wrong.
I suspect them calling Elganon and Gillenane and all the rest gods didn't go over well with you.
Indeed. To see that the history the Dalish worked so hard to preserve was the propaganda of tyrants was vexing. I tried to explain the truth to one clan, When I convinced them that I was truly fen'harel, they attacked me. After that, I hid my explanations behind the facade of having witnessed events in the Fade.
And every mage knows that what we see in the Fade might not be literally true.
Yes. The Dalish had no reason to believe me. I could only watch as they continued to worship Elganon, though we may have seen the last of that tradition, at least.
He tells you about that interaction with the Dalish at the very start of Inquisition, after you meet up with him and Varric, and then you go, instead of going, you come across like an ice pond, lake. You're meant to go straight over, but you can go left or right first and then go. If you go left, fight some shades. On the walk back, he'll say, "You are Dalish, are you not? Your people are something." And then you can say to him, "They're your people too, Solus." And he'll say, "The Dalish I've met did not quite feel that way." So that is the one he's referring to there. That's interesting.
We would have had a hard time getting out of there without your help.
I did not spend this long preparing you only to lose you to Elganon's machinations. No, I am sorry. That was poorly said. You have earned better from me.
Okay.
When we first met, I saw you only as a foolishly confident child who disrupted my plans. You were an irritant. I gave you information to oppose Elganon out of necessity, but I expected you to be nothing more than a tool. Seeing you with your team, I was wrong.
Have I really earned the respect of the Dreadwolf? Or is he still, like, playing me, you know?
I appreciate you saying that. Couldn't have been easy.
The only thing worse than being wrong is realizing it, but being afraid to change. Elganon's pride is no greater than mine, but he denies any failure on his part, and I at least try to acknowledge my mistakes. Your team trusts you, and you listen to them. It is impressive and enviable. It took me centuries to build such a bond during my rebellion, and when I served the Inquisition, I tried to avoid entanglements.
What about the Inquisitor? Does he not count as a friend?
He does. One of several I grew fond of despite myself when I was with the Inquisition. There was also Cole, a spirit of compassion I helped adapt to our world. He was the only one who knew who I really was. I miss him a great deal. Josephine, the Inquisition's ambassador, was a bastion of kindness and decency in a world that looked down on elves and apostates. Even Cassandra Pendergast of the Order of the Seekers.
Cassandra!
She was what a believer should be. Faithful, practical, committed to serving, not ruling. I suppose I did bond with the Inquisition after all, as you have with your team.
Thank you for sharing that.
I'm going to assume
So, what comes
Leliana
next?
is
What are the gods going to do?
divine.
Elganon and Gillenane are preparing the dagger they will use for their ritual to pierce the veil. Elganon's power is tied to light and darkness. He will need to perform a ritual during the next eclipse.
That gives us some time to prepare.
It is likely to be your last chance to do so. You must be ready for whatever comes, for this world and for the team that trusts you. I know that you will do everything in your power not to fail them.
Oh, is this you telling me point of no return if I move forward? It will likely be your last chance to prepare.
So now Elganon's recovered his own archdemon, and the gods only need an eclipse to complete their dagger.
We saved the Dalish, though. That's important.
But now Elganon's immortal, so long as his archdemon lives.
And we all know how hard those things are to kill.
We killed Razikale, didn't we?
After losing hundreds of wardens, and it took a centuries-old trap to do it. We don't have either of those. Not anymore.
Just when you think the tide's in your favor, it turns right back.
Okay. We always knew this was going to be hard, right? And yeah, Maybe it's a little harder now. More than a little. But either we stop this, or all of Thedas falls. So we see it through. All the way. Because no one else is going to.
Nice speech, Rook. But it's hard to complete a contract if you don't know where the target is.
We found the gods before.
Not without help, we didn't.
So we get help again. We've got allies everywhere now.
What about the Venatori that were at the crater? They might know where the gods are hiding.
No one will risk being an informant. Not while the Venatori hold power in Minrathous. It's a dead end.
The crows may have something. The Antam are moving large quantities of supplies out of the city. Weapons, armor, gatlock. And food. About half are remaining provisions. Enough to feed the Antam navy.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely to be a coincidence.
Wherever those supplies are headed, that's likely where we'll find the gods. Any more details from the crows, Lucanus?
They said the Antam have long work ahead. We have time. Also, Viago would like a meeting. At your earliest convenience. From him, that means important, but not yet urgent.
We've got options for what we do next. Figuring out where the Antam are taking those supplies should put us on the gods' trail.
Not to complicate things, but the Inquisitor also wants to meet Rook.
Right. With everything he's been doing in the south, we owe him an update.
I'll let him know.
Today could have gone better. But it could have gone much worse. We fought off the Venatori and rescued the Dalish. That's a win by any standard. Rest up, and be ready to go. Next time the gods appear, let's make sure it's the last.
There we are. And that will be the end of this episode. How many people want to talk to me? They all want to talk. Except for Varric and Lucanus. And Asan and Manfred. Man, why can't they have quests, you know? Give me an Asan quest. Press to open the map and why to... I know, game. I know. Oh, okay. Let's sit up straight for a bit. Oh, I'm going to call this one here. I love you all. And in the next, we shall be finishing people's companion missions, I believe. And we will be speaking to the Inquisitor again. So, I'll see you in the next. And let your mothers know that I'm still thinking about them. Love you.